Normally, when I go to schools and the teachers see me, they do the sort of things that I'm doing now. They stand in front of the class and talk, and the kids are listening. And some of them are dozing off. Some of them are passing notes. Some of them are fighting. And the teachers are talking now because they want to impress me. But I don't get impressed by what you say. I get impressed by what the kids do, even without you. I'll tell you the story about what we call learner-centered education. Sometimes the things that we learn, you take them for granted. But the issue is that go and practice them. Okay. In where I was teaching, they had something that they call stall evaluation. They come to evaluate you once a term. So that by the end of the year, they've evaluated you for about 3 times. And based on that evaluation is where they are going to renew your credentials or not. Based on the evaluations where they're going to employ you for the next year or not. But they tell you ahead of time that they are coming, these are the administrators, they are coming to evaluate you. But they tell you the things that they are going to be looking for. So one morning, this administrator came to my class to do an evaluation of my teaching. And when they come, politely, they greet everybody, very nice and so on. And then they go and sit in the back. But it happened. Now listen to this carefully. It happened that day, my voice was gone. I don't know what happened. I could not say a word. Has it happened to any one of you before? Some kind of cold. My voice was gone. And the woman is there to do an evaluation. And I remember her. Her name is Dorothy Green, an African-American woman. She's sitting in the back. That means, Haffar, I'm in your class. I'm coming to observe. Mesua, I can't talk. What did you do? That is a question. What did you do? I called one of the girls in my class, a beautiful Spanish girl. I remember her name too. I've written about her. Her name was Carmen Conde, a Spanish girl. She was very bright in the class. So I called her to the side and I couldn't talk. So I wrote on a piece of paper, Carmen, please go and teach the class and use the same methodology that I've used when I'm teaching literature. How you get everyone to respond, the kinds of things that they will have to respond to, and the kind of questions that you want to ask. I had to take a chance. So I told her, she said, yes, sir. And she went to the front of the class. I'm telling you, one of the most brilliant performances that I've seen. Are you with me? But then I had learned that too, but I wasn't practicing it. But circumstances forced me. When it was done, I mean, I was so impressed. Where you go to enjoy yourself, that was it. And then I was watching the woman in the back. She didn't say anything. When she left, she came and said, thank you, Mr. Haffar, and left. When she called me back for the feedback, she said, this is the best performance that I've seen. Can you believe it? So we are saying all these things so that you can begin to emulate some of the best practices. But the thing is this, whenever you are in a class, pay attention to the kids. Be intentional. There are kids who can speak better than you. This kid did it better than me. There are kids who can write better than you. There are kids who can manage the class better than you. There are kids who may know the pronunciation better than you. There are kids who may know the spellings better than you. Don't feel slighted. Let them know that, hey, you know this better than me. Tell them. Hey, by force. Tell them. Because you are grooming them. Say, this thing you do better than me. So anytime you need someone to spell a particular word, you say, professor of spelling me. And everybody else is learning the same thing. And then when you make a mistake, tell them, hey, I'm not sure. What do you think? Our culture gets in the way. That me being the teacher, I'm supposed to know better than everybody else. Right from the beginning, I tell them, my friend, I'm dependent on you. Because I make mistakes. And you sound better than me. So today you are going to do the reading. And mean it. If they don't sound better than you, I don't tell them they sound better than you. Because you'll be lying. If you don't mean it, it's called patronizing. It's a form of lying. You want to be truthful. We should not feel slighted. Because the issue is this. You want to raise kids to be better than you. Have you heard that before? I don't want to raise you to be like me. I'm already here. But I want to raise you to be better teachers than I am. Do you get it? Because you have the chance to do it. These days with computers and that sort of thing. So if I'm here, I want you to stand on my shoulders so you can see a bigger world. Do the same with your kids too. The world you're going to live in is going to be a more difficult world than the one we have now. When I was in class 1, the population of Ghana was 6 million. Now it's what? About 30. Do you see how we are struggling for resources? So that is the idea.